Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Commanders and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Sunday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we'll close another Sunday of football with a great matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Throwing on their first play. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Second and 3 now. It's a design boot. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. They're throwing it. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Still has some space inside the 35. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Things got a little too carried away there, and we are not surprised at all to see the flags fly and the penalty called.
Automatic 1st down.
First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Here we go, sack.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, finds, and he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
This one is up and good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They're set up at the 35 now. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. 7-0 is our score. We'll return you to Detroit right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. Try and throw it here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Lions will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Escapes out to the left. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Lions trying to add to their lead. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there from the secondary. Grant Delpit on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Lions double their lead to 14. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this up to midfield before going out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Commanders will have a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now. From the 43. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll throw it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Well, 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 25 on second down. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Hauled in left side. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where you see the final score there. Lamar Jackson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once. It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Here we go.
1st down from the red zone. It is caught left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions push their lead to 18. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Catch made over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Smash, smash. Hey, smash.
They've got a man in motion. Lloyd running dead ahead. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pass play coming here. He gets this one to Lloyd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is hauled in by Lloyd. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions, well, they can probably just run away and hide. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throw left side, complete. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Makes a cut to the right sideline. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders set to take over. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 31. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. That's completed right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. One final shot here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a one seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the